Well, hello. Welcome to the very first class I have ever done on this channel. There's going to be nobody watching, hopefully today, because it's kind of a trial run. But Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we usually meet here at 6:30 a.m. over at the book, at the Facebook. But today, what I want to do is I want to provide you guys with a class here that will stream to Facebook, and you can always come back to this. All right. So we created this class, we as in me, myself, and I, all three of me, a year ago during the pandemic, so that you guys had an opportunity to get something in from your home. So think of it like you're just hanging with me, doing a workout, getting your sweat on. There's no frills, no thrills, right? You might hear maybe an entertaining story here and there, but what I would like to provide you guys with is a free opportunity to push yourself to do your very best. All right. I'm going to be real honest, like straight honest with you. YouTube makes it super not so easy to stream from your phone. So normally, like the setup, you can see so much more. But apparently, until I get 50 best friends here, I have to use this webcam. So there may be times today where like you can't see my shoes, or you can't see my arms in the air, or maybe part of me is cut out. You know what? We're just going to go with it. I got 3 kids. We know how to wing life, right? We're like, that's not working. We'll try something else. So let me tell you what's going on today. Yes, that is backwards. It's cool. You're going to learn all sorts of amazing things, how to read backwards, how to lift weights. Here's what you have today. You need 2 weights. Doesn't matter what they are, right? We're going to do rows. We're going to do chest press. We're going to do bicep curls and things like that. So you might want 2 sets of 2 weights. I've got a set of 20s and I've got a set of 15s, which doesn't help you because you don't have my arms to lift those weights. So you might need a set of 10s and a set of 8s. You might need a set of 25s and a set of 15s. I don't know. Figure that out, right? And if you don't know, maybe you could message me and I'll be like, we'll try this way. So we will have a cardio push. These will be 2-minute strength intervals, 2-minute cardio intervals. Here's how this is set up. You can do a jump rope. You could do jumping jacks. You could do a treadmill. You could do a stationary bike for that 2 minutes. The goal is that for that 2 minutes, you are pushing yourself as hard as possible, as safe as for you, right? Like I'm just here, I'm doing my thing and you're doing your thing from your home. If you do not have any of that equipment, if you don't have a jump rope or, maybe you've had kids, and I don't mean you gentlemen have kids, like not that kind, but like you've actually birthed children, jump rope might not be your jam. So if that's the case, no fret, no worries. What you will do is you will do burpees. I'll show you, no worries, lunge jumps, and skaters. So you will do those 3 exercises for that 2 minutes. Cool? Kristen, how many? Well, I'm going to have a beeper, so I'm going to tell you when to switch, or do 10. Do 10 burpees, 10 lunge jumps, 10 skaters, and then continue throughout. This is not meant to be a perfect workout for you. What it's meant to be is it's meant to push you to your best. And then when you show up with your best, you get stronger mentally, emotionally, if there's a little crying, and physically. Good? My person is with me today. So if you hear the treadmill going, but I'm doing burpees and that doesn't make any sense to you, it's his very fast feet on that treadmill. Cool? Let's do it. Very first, we got to warm up. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to step back, and then hopefully you can still, I feel like a giant on this screen. No? Okay. Lunges. Alternate side to side. Here's the other thing. If you're looking at this screen thinking, her form doesn't look amazing, and I'm not sure if she's doing that. You know what? That's not what that move is called. That's not what we're here for, okay? We are not here to critique what's going on up in this studio. What we're here for is to make sure that what's going on up in your studio makes you a more fit, stronger, capable human being. Cool? One more each leg. We're going to step side to side into a lateral lunge. Good. On the warm-up, you don't need to worry about how much range of motion you're getting through. We're just checking in on that body. How's it feel? Right? Are those knees a little creaky? Are those hips a little tight? And then as you go throughout these moves, maybe you make them bigger and bigger. Last one, hold up in the center, squats, arms reach forward and up. Good. If you have a watch, make sure that you start your watch. If you have an Apple Watch, there's a HIIT training option. You can use that one. Good. Hands forward and back, getting range of motion into those shoulders. Belly is pulled in tight. Let me tell you right now, this has been quite the endeavor to get online. But you know what? Sometimes in life, learning takes work. Last one, knuckles to the temples. So an actual fist to the temples. We're going to press together and we're going to open up. So pushing those elbows together, opening up, squeezing your shoulder blades together, close and open. Right out of the gate, we're going to start with our cardio push. Good, and what that means is if you have a treadmill, you're going to start with just a 2-minute on the treadmill. Maybe you're going to do jump rope for 2 minutes. Maybe you're going to do a stationary bike. And I'm not suggesting that you do this, leave my treadmill when I come back to do the strength. Again, I do not suggest that you do that. But if you hear it running in the background, I'm choosing to do a very unsafe. My lawyers tell me that I should say that. I don't have a lawyer. I do not. But I am telling you, it is not recommended to lead any equipment running while you're not on it. You're welcome. Good. Last one, belly is in tight, big shoulder roll. All right, team. Burpees, lunge jumps, and skaters. I got a timer here. It's 40 seconds for each one of these things. Are we ready? Yes, we are. I have music in my ear. If you do not have music in your ear, I'm going to ask you to turn on anything with a beat at your home. I will stream from here on moving forward. If you have Spotify, you can use that playlist. But today, anything you got, use that. Let's go. Hands are up. So watch me on a burpee. Hands are going to be lifted. You're going to drop back, jump, forward, pop at the top. A traditional burpee has a push-up. We're not doing that one in this one. Good. Hands up. Reaching at the top. You want a quick pop. Belly is pulled in tight. Inhaling. Exhale on the jump. You got it. As you jump back, quick contraction in your core. Think elbows to knees. Pop. Change. Lunge jumps. Good. Hands behind the head or at the hips. Keeping that chest lifted up tall. You got it. It's funny because my head just like goes right out of the screen. If the lunge jumps become unavailable, you're going to step forward, alternating legs. Good. Inhale. Heavy exhale. Contract through the core. Keep that chest lifted. You can also move upper body with lower body. You decide. Whatever you got. Those legs should be a little shaky. We take it to skaters, side to side. We sink down low, pulling that belly in tight. Good. Woo! As you hop, we sink into that leg just a little more. Right here is an option, right? So there's no jump. Anytime you guys show up to class, I'm going to say this a lot, and I'm going to mean it always. Meet your body where it's at. You do not have my body. This is my workout, right? You're just coming and working out with me. You can't jump. Don't. Change. Alternate rows. Grab your 2 weights. You're going to sink down through those hips. Alternate arms. Good. Pulling that belly in tight. So notice, I'm bringing 1 weight down before I pull the other weight. You have the option, check it out, to do a pulley row, which works more of that core Hips are back, chest is out. You got it. Come on now. Sink into those hips just a little bit more. So soft knees. Change. Stand up. One arm at a time. If you are able to do the same weight with those curls as you can with the row, I'm going to encourage you on the next round to increase weight for the rows. Good. They're 2-minute rounds. Chest is up. Good. Elbows in close. So if we're using that shoulder, I want you to keep those shoulders nice and quiet. Yes. Woo! On the next round of cardio, I'm hitting that treadmill. So you're not going to be able to see me for 2 minutes. Lunges. Alternate forward. 2 full minutes. I'm still going to be here with you, cheering you along. Keep that chest up. Good. Dropping through that back leg. Keep that chest up nice and tall. Pushing back through that heel. You got it. 4 rounds of each of these exercises. Good. So sometimes I say pace yourself. I don't really want you to pace yourself. I want you to do change. Good. Burpees or hit that treadmill. Maybe you got a bike. Maybe you got a jump rope. Any of these options count. So if you are over there, you're doing burpees right now, make sure you're dropping through those hips, keeping that chest up tall. As you jump forward, feet land flat. So stay off those tippy toes. Keep going, keep going. Burpees goes to lunge jumps. Make sure on that lunge jump you're jumping through both feet. Pushing up. Landing, keeping that chest up. Hands can go behind the head. They can go at the hips. Or they can swing at the side. Come on now. Lunge jumps goes to skaters. Sink low into those legs. Jumping side to side as far as you can. Keeping that core locked in tight as you land. You got it. Come on. Pushing yourself beyond what you think you can do. Let's get it done. Change. We switch. We go back to alternating rows. Sink low, one at a time. The cool thing about this is you do not have to do them fast, right? They're 40 seconds. So if you need to take a quick break, sink back down and go again. It's not about repetitions. Core is locked in tight. Push that chest forward. Good. We're going on to alternating bicep curl next. Change. Grab those weights. Chest is up tall, glutes are tight. Check it out. To make it a little bit more challenging, keeping that chest up. They're like ships passing in the night. You're like, I don't know about that. Core is locked in tight. As they meet right in the middle, you should feel your abs, that's ABS, contract to keep you upright. Good. Come on, 40 seconds. We take a break. Change. Decide on your weights. Lunges. Alternate. Keep that chest up. After 4 rounds, We have 3 sets of 3 different exercises today. Class is different every time you show up. Every single time. But I promise you, or I should say, and I promise you, they will always challenge you beyond what you think you can do. Right? That's what we show up with. We show up ready to give our best, whatever that looks like in the moment. Change. All right, do burpees with you or your cardio, 2 minutes. Let's do it. Drop down. Feet have to be flat. So I want you to see where my feet are on this one. Watch. We jump forward, land flat, then jump up. Good? Land flat. If you are here, I need you to bring your feet wider so that you can get that butt down low and those heels on the ground. Then we hop up to the top. Good. Keep it going. The reason why we do that, change, lunge jump, is, or right here, is so that we keep burpees safe for your Achilles tendons, right? We want to make sure that we're working through the quads and not putting all of that force onto those tendons. Chest is lifted up tall, core is locked in tight. Good. Inhaling through the nose, exhale forcefully through that mouth. Good. Come on. Chest lifted. Change. Skater side to side. Sink down low. Belly is holding tight. Make it a little bit harder. Drive the knee up. Drive the knee up. Core is locked in tight. Pulling those elbows back. Yes. If you're thinking to yourself, this is too tough, I don't think I'm going to make it the full 45. It's okay, right? Show up for the first 15. Do what you can do, and I promise you will get stronger. You have my word. But if you don't show up, change. Alternating row. Because you think maybe you can't, right? Then you won't. You won't be able to. Alternate row. And you won't get stronger. Right? A year ago, last month, we started with this class. And a year ago, right, we weren't able to do what we are doing today. But if we showed up and we're like, I can't, belly's pulled in tight, good twist, change. Grab those weights, bicep curl alternating. Right? We wouldn't be where we are today. So I encourage you, no matter what it is in your life, whether it's working out, whether it's starting a business, whether it's getting into a new relationship, or even deciding that you want to try, whether you're just facing parenting for the very first time, I want you to know we don't step into any of these things, right? Maybe knowing exactly what's in store or how to do what's ahead of us. Change. Alternate lunges. That's okay. Right? You show up with what you got in that moment. And then you gain what you need. I remember when I had my daughter a few years ago, 16-ish. I remember reading every book, right? I'm going to read the books. I'm going to learn. And you know what it prepared me for? Pretty much nothing. And what I realized is the books, they do help. Change. Cardio. Burpees, treadmill, bike, you pick it. 2 minutes. But nothing really prepares you except for showing up. Right? Showing up and putting up. Learning what you're capable of in that moment. And learning what you want to grow to achieve. until you show up and you realize that you can't do a full push-up from your toes. Perfect. That's your start point. If you're on burpees, move to lunge jumps. If you can't run, you should walk. Show up with what you have in that moment. And then keep showing up for yourself. Come on, yes you can. Lunge jump. You've got chest up, belly is tight, pushing firmly through both feet as you switch. Lunge jumps, moves to skaters, 40 seconds. Come on now. Remember, we don't have to move quickly within the exercise. Go at your pace, but we want to move quickly to the next exercise. 10 seconds. Come on, push it to the finish. Two. Grab those weights. Alternating row. Come on now. Inhale, sink low, one at a time. You got it. Come on, we're coming up on that break. We're earning it. So check out the form. Hips are out, chest is nice to end. Press forward, back is flat, and we're here and here. If you're here, I need you to push those hips back, slight bend in those knees. Go for it. Change. Bicep alternating curl. Quick transitions, guys. Glutes are contracted. Chest is lifted up tall. Come on. At any point, if your mind is telling you no, I want you to actively nod your head yes. Yep, I'm going to do it. I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know that I'm going to make it to the finish. But yes, I'm going to keep that focus. Moving forward. Inhale. Exhale. Yes, you can. Change. Alternate lunges. Ugh. Keep that chest up tall. Good. Shoulders are rolled down and back. Really pressing through that front heel to get back to start. We have 1 week and 1 day until Halloween. Do you guys have candy in your house? 3 times now I thought, I should get candy. It's almost Halloween. And 3 times I thought to myself, I don't want to be eating that candy. That's probably not a good idea to have it. Up in here. Grab some water. Quick break. We move on to those next 3 exercises. So now we are down on the ground. Good. I'm going to move this just so that you can see me. We start with burpees. Jump back, forward, pop up. Good. Belly pulled in tight, dropping through those hips. Power through the legs. Drop through the hips and catch at the bottom. Then you jump back. Good. We load, explode, sink back. Good. Hands are lifted. Chest is up on the jump. You can also take it to standing. Full extension up at the top. Sink down, hands. 10 seconds. Come on now. Good. Change. Lunge jumps. So I love it. How I told all of you, do make sure that you start your watch. And then I didn't. So watch. We are taking both knees down low, switch, switch. What we are not doing is we're not loading forward and stepping back. Yes. Driving those elbows back, keeping that chest up. Change, skater side to side. Chest is in a little bit of a forward fold. We jump side to side. So on that last round, we took the option that you can drive the knee into a little bit of a Heisman or stay down, loaded into those legs. 15 seconds, guys. Hold. Hold with those elbows. So we're opening up through that chest. Good. We're going to move it down onto the ground for these next 2 exercises. 2 weights in hand. Roll it down. Keep the feet on the ground to start. And we're going to press up and down. Option is right here. Legs can be in the air to increase the challenge. If that is not available, you're right here, feet on the ground. Good. You got it. After this one, we're taking it to skull crushers. Elbows tap the ground, or if you're on a bench, right to the bench, put those weights down. Wardrobe change. Grab one weight. Skull crushers. Hands are up. Reach down towards the forehead. Press up. To make it harder or more challenging, you can add those legs out. You can add those legs up to a 90 degree. The focus is your arms though. So that is what I want you to keep your focus on this entire time. After we're done with this one, we're going to pop up standing as quick as you can. Remember, quick transitions. You want to keep it to 5 seconds or less. Change. Roll it up. Grab both weights. Square up. We're going to sink down in a suitcase hold squat and stand all the way up to the top. So watch my chest. It's going to come all the way to the thighs and push up. Good. Pressing through those heels. Belly is pulled in tight. Full extension to the top. Good. Last 5 seconds. And then you're picking your cardio. What do you got? Church. Let's do it. Burpees. Hit that treadmill, hit that bike. Hit that jump rope. Good. If you're thinking to yourself, jump rope is not an option, I want you to know, about a year ago, I started my jump rope game, and I-25 is not an option. I promise you, keep going, burpees goes to lunge jumps, it becomes more available. Show up. Come on, team, keep it real. Lunge jumps are unavailable. Alternate lunges. You got it. Keep going. If you are on a bike or a treadmill, maybe pick up the pace a little. Lunge jumps moves to skaters. Jump side to side. Belly's in tight. Use that upper body to drive the lower body. Come on. Give all you've got to you right now. Go for it. Change. Chest press, meet me at it. Grab those weights. Load it up. Move them out. Squeezing through that chest. At the top. Good. Push those knees a little farther away, keeping your core contracted. So I'm moving quickly from one to the next. That's what I want you to work towards. If you need, take a little bit longer in between. Change. Put one leg down, flip, legs back up, skull crushers. I'm going to say it again. You are here for your workout. This is for you, not for me. This is just what I'm doing. Good. Legs can push away. Legs can be on the ground. You can have one leg pushed away and then the other. So many options, guys. Take it to your most challenging option for what is available. Change. Roll it up. Squats. Suitcase hold. Knees are right down at the side. We're going to squat down, put those suitcases on the ground. Pick them back up again. Put them back down. It's like when you were a kid and you got in trouble and your dad's like, move all the firewood from the backyard to the front yard. And then you get in trouble again and he's like, move all the firewood from the front yard to the backyard. And you're like, why? No reason. Do you guys ever look back on your childhood and think, what in the world? Where is this parenting coming from? Just me? Burpees. Go for it. You know you're tired when you like go to clap and you miss your hands. Yes, you can. Right? Remember, nod your head. Yes, it can. No, it is not supposed to feel easy. I've been personal training for over 20 years. Don't do the math. And I always have clients ask me, when does this get easier? When? And I tell them all the same exact thing. Never. It never gets easier. Change. Lunge jumps. Do you know why it doesn't get easier? Because you get stronger. And then we make this more challenging. And then you get stronger. And we make this more challenging. So that 45 minutes you're showing up for makes the other 23.25 hours 2 days later. Because you know you're going to be tired after this. Easier. All right, we're making life. We're making life, showing up for life, more available. So come on. Show up, skaters, and put up. Good. Sink low. Core is locked in tight. Arms pull back. You guys are awesome. Trust me, I know. I know how challenging it is to start over. I know how challenging it is to maybe just start for the first time. To maybe traverse something in life that doesn't feel comfortable. Someone out there is like, she's talking about fitness or life. Change. Talking about both. Chest press. The reason why I love fitness is because it's life. All right? You show up for life, and some days feel impossibly challenging. Some days you're like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this next minute, moment, or rep. But you do. You put your mind to it. You show up. And a pretty amazing thing happens in your mind. Your mind, change, twist, put one down, keep them low over your hips, skull crushers. In fitness, in strength, and in life, when you achieve something that you don't think you could, your mind moves the line, right? Your mind's like, oh, I can do that. But if we stand there and we say to ourselves, I can't, your mind ingrains that line and makes it permanent. Change, squat, right? So each time you show up, it's like, nope, we already know we can't do that. Move on. So I want you to keep that line mobile. Where are you going to move it to? What are you going to make yourself capable of? Do that. Some flow, chest up. Yes. Glutes tight at the top. Tack those weights to the ground. Keep those knees in line with those heels. Feeling it, right? Change. Keep them close. Move it along. You got burpees, you got tread, you got bike, you got cardio. That round, you gotta stay focused. Mind dialed in on what you can do. That next pedal, that next step, that next jump. Yes. Switch to lunge jumps or keep going. Come on, guys, you're strong. I promise you. You are stronger than you are thinking right now. Be smart, be safe. Find your new strong. Come on, 15 seconds. If you are on lunge jumps, last 10. Keep going, 40 seconds if you're on cardio equipment. Skaters if you're not. Loosen up those shoulders. Let those legs do the work. You got it. Come on. Change. Chest press, hustle. Like I like to tell my kids, hustle buns. Highest option, last round. If your knees are in here, it's not wrong. We're just shutting off part of the core work. I want you to push those knees away, keeping that low back nice and neutral. Good. You got it. Belly's pulled in tight. Draw that belly button into your spine. Change, twist, put them down. We're going to twist it to horizontal right over the hips. Keep it safe. Push up and overhead. Good. Even though we do a different class every single time. So you will never see the same class twice, ever. Ever, ever, ever. You can always come back and do this class with a heavier weight, with a faster sprint, with more power through those burpees, lunge jumps, and skaters. Change. Hold it up. Suitcase hold. Sit and stand. Pushing that chest forward, shoulder blades roll down and back. Good. Glutes tight at the top. Pushing through those heels. Come on, team. Now or never. I like to tell my clients, there's nothing magical. There's nothing magical about any of these moves. Change. Take a quick break. We move on to the last 3 exercises. You got water, towel, blow your nose. You know what I'm talking about. It's cold out. There's nothing magical. These moves, the magic is in showing up and doing them. So watch. We have a power swing. We have a Russian twist. And if you are new to me, we got a new workout. Pardon me, a new exercise. Let's do it. Burpees. Sink down low, hands to the ground, jump back, forward, pop it up. Really landing through those hips each time. Good. Check it out. Through the hips, you sink low, then those hands can easily get to the ground. One at a time, guys. We're focusing on one at a time. Change. Lunges. Power through that front foot. Or lunge jump switch. Bend the back knee. Core is locked in tight. You should feel that hip flexor engage as you land down into those legs. Are they a little wobbly? They should be. Come on. Lean back just a little farther. Keep those shoulders right over the hips. You can do this. Change. Skate side to side. Arms. Watch the arms. They're going to pull back. Pull back. Good? They can be here. We're squeezing that upper body to rotate. Obliques working. The hop and catch is what's going to drive that heart rate up. Got it. Chest is lifted. Eyes are focused ahead. Inhaling through that nose. Change. Power swing. Come on, quick transitions. Watch me once. A power swing can be here and here or here. Back. If that is unavailable, watch. You can go here. Right, still working the hamstrings. Just bringing that power down. Good. Change. Keep one weight. Have a seat on the ground or on your bench. We're going to recline back, turn side to side. Looking over that shoulder. Option. Check it out. Is to dig with that weight in a figure 8. Good. On this next exercise, we're going to have 2 options. I'm going to have you start in just a plank option and watch me. Change on the hands or on the elbows. Good. So this is option 1. Option 2 is in and out. Option 3, knees to elbows, out to the plank. Good. If holding flat position on the hands is unavailable, take it to a sprinter position. That's going to rotate so that you're going to work more of the medial and posterior delt, quieting down the front of those shoulders. Change. Cardio, 2 minutes. Come on. All right, this is that moment in class where you're like, what was I thinking? Can I keep doing this? And I'm going to tell you, I believe you can. Maybe you're like, yep, that's awesome. I'm good, but maybe stick with us for the next few minutes and you're not going to do my stretching. I'm going to do some ab work. I'm going to stick around and I'm going to spend that 45 minutes on me. Burpees, boosts, the lunge jumps. Because that's the thing about working out, you guys. You might be in a group, you might be by yourself, you might be with one other person. But the thing is, this is you time. Right? You are 100% improving you. You're showing up for you, with you. Right? You don't get to show up, change, skaters, keep running. And let someone else do the work for you. Come on. You got it. Come on. Final push, let's go. Change. Back to it, power swing. 2 legs stacked, hip distance apart. We swing through and up. Remember the option? Stacked deadlift is also an option. Belly is pulled in tight. If you take that deadlift option, legs are fully extended, soft in the knees, butt is out, chest is out. Good. Change, Russian twist, have a seat on the ground. 2 hands loaded up, turn side to side, figure 8. Depending on how those shoulders are doing, maybe we just keep it right here. Come on. Welcome to the final countdown. Come on, team. Think 2 more rounds. Change. Plank hack. Elbows. So we're here and here. Plank position. Pop in. Drop the butt. Knees to the ground. Pop back. Chin is lifted. If your chin is tucked or lifted up, I want your eyes looking right between those hands, whether you are up in a plank or hover position. Hop forward, back. Come on, team, I'm with ya. None of it's easy. Change, burpees. Let's do it. None of it's easy. All of it is worth it. All of it. Right? We never show up to a workout and then think after we've given our best, that was a waste of time. Pick your pace. Maybe you're here, squat down, step back, step forward, and up. Glutes tight at the top, fully extended through that chest. I'm going to finish it. Lunge jumps. Good. Bend. Upper body twists with that lower body. Yes. Keep it going. Do you guys ever just feel like hibernating, baking, eating tasty treats when the weather shifts? Just me? Okay, cool. It's just me. Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. Instead of trying to fight that, I'm going to encourage you. Focus on adding an additional healthy thing into your life. So maybe that's, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to focus on dialing in my eating around that baking or cooking or whatever it is. Maybe your breakfast is going to be like on point each day. A lot of times we try to focus on like the really big thing to switch. Don't do it. Don't focus on the big switch when you first get started. I like to tell my clients, let's focus on one or the other. Starting an exercise routine, power swing, or dialing in your nutrition. But if you are just getting started and you're thinking to yourself, I think I'm gonna go keto, and I think I'm gonna join that CrossFit gym, and I think I'm gonna start walking the dog, and I think I'm gonna quit smoking. Yeah, I'm gonna be healthy by January. Let's do it. I'm gonna tell you right now, change, fresh and twist. The human psyche, we're not able to change on many things. And stay focused on not many behavioral changes. So I'm going to tell you right now, you got time. Pick one, dial that in, and then maybe once you've got that dialed in a little bit, or once you maybe realize, oh, it's a little bit more available than I thought it was, then add the next one. And then we build on that. Change. But it's like having a kid and asking them to learn how to walk, crawl, talk, all at the same time. Right? When you start to look at how kids do things, they do it in a progressive order. They're like, I think I'll learn how to roll over. I think I'll learn how to crawl. I think I'll learn how to pull myself up onto this couch. Oh, I think I'll take a few steps. Right? As adults, we're like, forget that. I'm getting this mofo in gear. I'm going from not able to roll over to a dead sprint. Let's do it. Change. Last cardio, go. Come on now. If I could sing worth a darn, I would sing, it's the final countdown, but I won't. Because I'm not good at singing. Come on, team. I love how I use that analogy. And then I was like, get up and sprint. Switch. Burpees to lunge jumps. Do it. Keep going. Stay focused. Stay determined to finish. Whatever that looks like for you. Maybe your lunge became squats. Switch to skaters. Come on now. It's okay to feel weak right now. Strength, when you're gaining it, you guys never feel strong. It feels impossible. It feels weak. You might even feel discouraged. That's okay. Change. Keep going. Power swing. So hips, hinge, up top. Good. Meet your body where it's at. Keep it going. Chin is lifted. Thrust those hips forward. If you're taking that power swing option, glutes are tight. As you thrust the hips forward, change. Press and twist. Swing through. Lift the elbow. Look over the shoulder. Lift the elbow. Kind of like you're rowing a boat. I don't know where the boat's going, but come on. You got it. Add a little power as you swing through. Yes, you can. Come on now. Change. Plank hack, last one. Let's do it. Flip it over. If the hack squat is unavailable, you're right here. Full time. Stay right here. Drop the hips down and drop back to a plank. Hips low, plank. Chin up, eyes between those hands, or just ahead of them. You guys are awesome. You are capable. You are strong. You, my friends, say it with me, are done. What's she smell like? I don't know why she smells of wine and cheap perfume, but maybe she's not your girl. Look up and look down. You guys are awesome. Truly, truly awesome. You did the work. You put in the time. Looking up and down. So the stretches we do at the end of class, they're never enough. I always like to suggest do a yoga class. Twice a week, do a basic yoga class. It doesn't need to be anything spectacular. YouTube has 4 billion yoga classes that you could take to open up those ligaments, joints, muscles. Do those. But if you find yourself like hitting it hard every single time you show up for a workout, your body will show up for you until it doesn't. Okay? So let's not wait until your body says enough is enough. Let's give it a little love as we go throughout. So just a reminder, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 6:30 a.m. We will be back here, live class. You can always take it on the replay. You could always go to the book, Facebook. You're like, you're not funny, and neither do my kids think I am either. So you can always go over there, take it on there, but it will always be different each and every time you show up. Do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. I'll see you back here Monday morning.